my name is Jasmine Crook. I'm a sophomore in high school and I live with my parents, my 4 younger sisters, and our new puppy Skipper. I like baking and drawing, and sometimes I draw pictures for my neighbors. I found it's a great way to connect with others. I enjoy playing the piano and writing, and I've started training my puppy in dog agility. Growing up, I always admired how my mom and dad would have quiet time in the morning with God. One day, when I was 6, I went into my room and wanted to give my life to Jesus, but I didn't know how. I waited until my dad got home that night, and we sat down on the couch, and my dad led me through a prayer to accept Jesus into my life. The first time I felt personally impacted by God was in 7th grade when I went on a youth retreat. We were worshiping on a Saturday night, and we sang "When He Walked Into the Room." I had felt lonely at that time in my life, and I was praying and crying. I really wanted to talk to someone. However, one of my leaders approached me and asked me if I wanted to talk. This allowed me to share with her what I was going through and my thoughts and feelings at that time, and even to cry, which I don't usually feel comfortable doing. That day, I was able to experience being able to see and feel God's presence. Since then, God has given me ways to pray for people and encourage them by writing letters and drawing for them. I feel like I can talk to God more and feel His presence, and even hear Him responding to my prayers. My dad has set a great example of faith by thinking of creative ways for me to grow my relationship with the Lord. He created 2 acronyms to use when talking to God. The first one was ART, adore, praise God for who He is, read a part of the Bible, and then think and pray, which has another acronym, God. What does it say about God? What does it say about ourselves? And what does it say that we can do with the Word? The other acronym is CHAT, confession, saying sorry to God, honoring, praising God for who He is, asking, requesting the things we need, and thanking, gratitude for God's generosity. My mom has also impacted me by talking about things she's done in her faith group. Being able to see my parents' faith has greatly influenced my own faith. My youth leader, Nikki, is also very devoted to God and set a great example for me. Lastly, I greatly admire my grandmother's relationship with God. She's very devoted to Him, and it shows. I admire how she's never afraid to go up to someone and talk to them about how God has greatly impacted her. I also love how she knows and remembers so many Bible verses and is able to apply them to her daily life. As I continue to grow in my relationship with God, I will always look up to these people. Overall, God continues to give me courage to not only pray for and encourage others, but to speak up about my faith and tell others about Him.